Raining for a while now, and I made a big pot of chai. I haven't had chai for a while. It's funny how I go through stages with whether I drink tea or not when it's hot out. And today, when it just started raining, I get in the mood to read and write and drink tea. How about you? How do you feel? I had a really, really long day yesterday because I had two different upcoming events that I had to create different stuff for. I have a local event where I'm teaching Zentangle again, which I am so grateful for because I've got supplies I've been wanting to give to people. I had a course I was supposed to teach before the lockdown, and the place asked me to buy supplies for 30 people, so I've been sitting on art supplies for 30 people that I want to get out there and teach people how to use. So I'm so glad you're doing good, Demo. Thank you for responding, and I will wave at my other friends who jumped in. So I'll be teaching Zentangle in Stuart, Florida on the 18th of July, and all the supplies you get to keep. So if you're local and you know somebody that wants to learn a super fun drawing technique where if you can write the letters I, S, O, and C, you can do this, and it's so meditative. That's exactly why I got into it, because it really helps us to just relax and get into a Zen state. That's why it's called Zen Tangle, and tangle as in, it's kind of like doodling, but it's more than just doodling. I'm pretty sure all of us were doodlers at some point. I used to write in the margins of my notebook paper as far back as third grade because I used to sneak into my older brother's room and take his Mad magazines and read them when I was 3. And really back then, the parts that I could understand were the spy versus spy cartoons that were margin cartoons running down the sides of the page. So I used to make my own versions of graphic novels running down my notebook paper, and bless the heart of my third grade teacher, Mrs. Palmer. Yes, I remember her name. And if anybody knows her, she taught at Abington Friends. Let me know where she is because I'd love to send her some love and gratitude. But she used to be okay with it when I would have to write an essay or a spelling assignment or book reports. Yes, we had to do book reports in third grade. And I would draw these maybe non-related cartoons down the sides of my pages, and she never told me no. I feel so fortunate that people were supportive of me with my creativity. And then yesterday, I also started working on a clear proposal for a retreat. It's the first retreat I'm leading in a really long time. I used to take people traveling all the time to different places, Europe. Oh, I gotta go. I'll be back. Oh, no, I don't. They hung up. I thought that was a client calling me. But I used to take people to Peru and Europe for different types of experiences. And I was supposed to take people to Costa Rica. And again, same thing that happened to my Zentangle class. It went down the tubes because the world closed. But how about the Bahamas? You want to go to the Bahamas with me? Yes, to a really great yoga retreat center on Paradise Island, and it delivers. So I don't have the exact dates yet, but I'm just too excited, so I have to share it. It will be sometime in October. I'm hoping for the later part of mid-October, and don't worry, I have been watching future predictions of weather, and I do live in Florida. and you start getting a sense of what's going to happen, believe it or not. And I don't think we will have any issues. I really don't. I really believe, because when I was looking at the calendar and going over the probable dates where I could, Mercedes, how are you, my sister? That's my sister from Peru. Go check out her stuff. Her jewelry is amazing. So I just get a really strong feeling that the mid-October time is going to be when it is. And of course, as soon as I know, I'll be sharing it with you, because I want you to come to Paradise Island with me and learn my mind taming techniques and how to use your sound with breath. You don't have to be a singer, but if you are a singer, it's going to really blow your mind. And if you want to get more into comfort in your body, in your mind, and connected with spirit, then this is the retreat for you. It's a 3-day retreat, but you could, of course, come early or stay late and enjoy the beach and enjoy the incredible food, the vegetarian food, and experience what it's like to be in an ashram, a real ashram, with satsangs in the morning and the evening, and temples and rituals, and just the peace, and yoga classes, of course, that have all the elements a yoga class needs to have, which are meditation, pranayama, and of course the asana. So I hope I'm wetting your whistle and that you'd be into it. So have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for popping on and being here with me.